Hello everybody, it's Mimberly and welcome back to the channel. Sorry there's no wacky clip or intro on this one. We are talking business today. There have been a couple of thoughts that's been lingering in my head for the last couple of weeks, like nearly a month now. And I kind of wanted to use double upload month as a experiment, so to say. Seeing as we were doing it anyway. And I've come across some interesting findings which I wanted to share with you today. Because this is a chance for you guys to, this is a chance for you guys to have an influence. So, let's start at the beginning. So, where did this start? So, you guys may have remembered back in March, I made a video basically saying, sorry, not March, April. Mim's getting her months mixed up. In April, I made a post saying that despite getting more views, it was my worst performing video or month revenue-wise. Now, I don't like to go on too much about the revenue because I don't want you guys to think I'm doing this for the money. But the money that I do earn from YouTube is going towards me saving for a new computer. So, when I see a sudden dip, it makes me want to find out why. Like, has my video quality dropped? Are you guys just not enjoying the videos I'm posting? Is it the time of the year? There's so many different factors that go into content creation. For example, school terms do have a massive impact because you may think, oh, well, Mim's always advertised herself as 18 plus. School times wouldn't affect it. It does, because a big chunk of my audience is between the ages of 18 to 40. So a lot of that group of viewers will be, like, for example, in college or university. And it does get to a point where there are certain series that I will wait on until the holidays. That way I can drop it when more people are more likely to be able to watch it and be available. Because YouTube's algorithm, believe it or not, is not based off of the number of views. It's based on viewer interaction. Now, what do I mean by viewer interaction? First off, clicking the video obviously will have an impact. But it's whether you like the video, comment on it, and how long you are watching the video. So, let's say for example, you click on, let's just say for example, you're scrolling through YouTube and you find creator A has done a playthrough on, let's say for example, the Zane card. Okay, you click on that, first 10 seconds pass and you're like, not vibing with this creator. And you click off of the video. And then you find me, and you click on my video, also don't find the vibe, and then you click off that. Those two videos that are similar niches will understand that you as a viewer are not seeming to enjoy this sort of content. So the algorithm will actually go, okay, what about this creator? Or what about this topic? And it will learn based off of your watching habits, which is why we always say, even if you're not watching the video, just having us on in the background, like as kind of like a podcast, does a lot more for us than you think. Because the longer that watch time and retention is there, the better the video will perform. So, with that knowledge in mind, I decided, much to my disarray, to go back and have a look at some of my analytics, because I noticed in April, even though the views were better, the revenue was worse. So, what caused it? Well, let me show you. I'm going to show you my analytics here. So, this is in March of this year. So, from the 1st of March to the 31st of March 2026. We got 36.4k views. Now, that is still an insane number of people and not all of you watching, so I do appreciate it. The watch hours were 2.2k. Okay, that's not too shabby. So that's about 2,200 hours of people watching the videos. Fantastic. Now, keep an eye on this tab here, my estimated revenue. £88.74 in the month. Now, bear in mind here, taxes still come out of me before it hits my account because I'm based in the UK. So taxes are taken off of me before the money hits my account. I don't know how it works in other countries, so sue me if I'm joking, please don't sue me, but correct me if I'm wrong. But after taxes hit my account that month, I earned about approximately £73, which went towards a computer fund. Fantastic, can't complain, pretty good month. Now let's go to April. There's a difference here, as you can see. So, we had more views that month of 40.4k, but my watch time hours were a lot lower by 406 hours and 90 minutes. That is a very big drop. Hence, you can see by the estimated revenue. So I wanted to have a look at this and think, okay, what went wrong this month? So looking at the videos, immediately I am finding out the answer. So let's just go back to March very quick, just for full transparency. My top viewed video was, very surprisingly, the Caleb myth, which I think that was the trailer, I think. Then you got a bunch of shorts. Shorts don't make a lot of money anyway, so I kind of discount those. Oh yeah, Rosie Hughes. Yeah, recommend that video if you haven't watched it. Yeah, Rosie Hughes was an interesting one. That was right at the beginning of the month, and then me crying on camera also got nearly 1K. Not proud of that. But taking out the shorts, these are still quite low numbers. But it still did really well, all in hindsight. So let's time skip to April. My top video for the month was the Silas Salsa advert. Now, there's one problem with that video. That got 2.8, which for me is a very, very good number, because I average about anywhere between, I want to say 100 to 300. We will check that in a bit. That video was not monetizable because of the song that was used at the end of the video. It completely axed all the monetization. So any money that the video would have made would have gone to the original creators, which is fine. For reference, that did not go to JoJo. That went to the creator of the clip at the end. So if you take that out of account, my top performing video outside of the short was Silent Whispers, which I think that game got as much attention as it did because of Alric being a Silas lookalike. But that's another thing. The Honkai Star Rail X Mappa animation concept trailer. I'm not known for HSR. Then me talking about the delay in the trailer being in Fold's damage control. That was a good video for me personally. And then Salsa's birthday card. But outside of that, there's not really anything noteworthy here. And the fact that the watch hours were down. So my typical is 2.5k to 3.1k. I got shy of 2.1. That's quite a lot of hours drop. And my views are typically between 36.3 and 46.3. So I decided to go ahead and run an experiment with double upload month. I was being a lot more variety content. Now let's have a look and see how that's going on. Bearing in mind, I'm recording this on the 12th of May, and these analytics are a day behind, so this is not including today's stats. We are already at 19.2k for the month, and we're not even halfway through. So let's just do some maths really quick here. And again, this is for full transparency. This is not me complaining. This is transparency. So let's just do it as it is. So 19,200. Now, bearing in mind, we are on day 11. So we've got to times that by 2 to get us to day 22. So that's 38.4. We're already in the threshold, and we have an extra 8 days. So if we divide that by 8, that's obviously I'm never going to get 4,800 views in a day, unfortunately, but it does go to show that this month is already going a very good direction. And the fact that I've almost hit threshold for payout this month, which again for full transparency in the UK is £60. See, 2 days of data still processing. So technically this is probably actually from the 10th of the month. This is insane. I want more of this. I want the channel to perform better. So I've been looking at it and going, well, what's different this month? First off, doubling the amount of content I'm uploading. That is a given. Now, it's not sustainable for me to keep that up on the reg. However, let's look at the videos that I've performed, okay? First off, the beta footage of Love and Deep Space. Saz, she does get bragging rights because that was her idea and I wanted to keep it for double upload month. Part 2 coming very soon, by the way. That's been smashing. Fantastic. Obviously, the Silas Schmutt card. I also expected that video to do okay. I didn't expect 2.2, but I will take it. Obviously, Silent Whispers, I did get that one out not long after the world premiere, so I was expecting that one to do decently. Got 1.4. I did not expect it to do better than the Silent Whispers premiere, because I personally thought my reaction to the world premiere was better than the real-time gameplay tech demo, but you know, this is a beauty of content creation. You always get surprised. Fishy, obviously the trailer reaction. I expected the trailer reaction to do a lot better, if I'm being honest, but I feel like the reason that trailer did not perform as well was because the cards were already available by the time the trailer dropped, so there wasn't as much reason to go rushing to the vid. You've then obviously got all of the other cards for the other boys, all performing around the 500 to 800 mark, which, again, Silas I will always expect to perform better on this channel because I am known for being a Silas girly, and you guys know that my reactions to him are going to be a lot more extreme compared to anyone else. But this is amazing. I want this more. So this is, I don't like using the AI, so we're not going to use that, but this is kind of where the heartbreak kicked in for me. And this is, again, full transparency. I've had a look at the series and the games that we are covering on this channel as of right now. 1. Arknights Enfield. 2. Honkai Star Rail. 3. Baldur's Gate 3. And 4. Love and Deep Space. And then obviously 5 being other dating sims, so like Spell Candle, A Date with Death, etc. Now, to say these other series are underperforming is an understatement, because my average views generally, like, if we, let's see if I can actually find it on here. I think there's a way to check it. Bear with me, I'm just gonna have a quick little look-see. Let's see if I can find what my average view is per video, so just bear with me, I'm gonna find that information for you. Okay, so it wasn't giving me like my average views overall for the channel, but I did come across this website, which is Sanish Tech, and I've popped in my video handle, and over the last 100 videos my average views has been 501, which is pretty good, I will admit. For a smaller channel, I'm quite happy with that. However, there is a little problem. The problem being most of those videos are not even reaching near that amount. So, let's go back to the channel page here. Ignore the fact that I started binging and everything in the meantime. So, we have got, again, we are going to refresh this page because I refreshed this before recording this video and I just took like a couple of minutes break. So, there are 4 certain series on this channel that are just not performing to that 500 view minimum, or close for that fact. Baldur's Gate 3, Honkai Star Rail, and Arknights Enfield. Now, Arknights I understand because I've not posted and I did not keep up with it on the initial release, so that is completely my fault, and that is something that I will, you know, accept is my error. However, Baldur's Gate 3, we've been uploading that consistently since we started the playthrough, and I've been really enjoying streaming it because it is making it better. However, let's just use Baldur's Gate 3 for your first example. I'm going to hide my webcam so you guys can see this in full. So, the last time we published was yesterday, 26 views, 8th of May, 225. Okay, I think that's because of the title being The Dirge's True Origins Are Revealed. I don't want to be relying off titles to be getting views, but that's just not how it is. We found some of Kazor's spawn. Maybe I could rechange that to be more linked to Astarion. Obviously we met the Gur here. We took the love test of Astarion. We made it to Baldur's Gate 3 and we got Dark Urge lore. We defeated the Absolute. All of these videos, I'm lucky if they get to 100 or not, they will get close. And the videos have just, they've just not been performing. Obviously this one I was expecting to get a few views at least because we sat with Astarion. But overall, the videos on this series are they're just not performing in comparison to how they should be. Then let's have a look at Honkai Star Rail. This is an even grimmer picture, folks. Now, again, this could be because I'm not fully caught up on the story, but obviously I'm going to discount the one that we just uploaded yesterday. 49 views, 66, 175, 35, 98, 94. That was the reaction video to the Honkai Star Rail collabing with Mappa to do an anime. That would, obviously I would discount that because that's not actually me playing the game. 47, 131, 128, 35, 60, 57, 73, 26. Yeah, these videos are they're just not performing very well. The honest truth is that it's hard for me to motivate myself to play the game and record it when the views are just not there. And I hate saying that because it makes me feel selfish. But I have to be fully transparent. It is hard to motivate myself to book in a stream and play a series when I know that series is just not going to perform. So now I'm kind of asking myself, do I axe those series from this channel and move them to the gaming channel because they're not performing very well, and bring in something else? Because it's always hard to tell, because like you could start doing a reaction series, for example, on the thing, and you'll get some people from that community in most cases, and then it's whether those people stay or if it's going to be what I call another failed series. And this is kind of where I need you guys to help me out here. So basically we've got one of four options to help revive the situation or kind of address it. We've got option one, which is we binge both series and get them done, aka Honkai Star Rail. We catch up to the current main story, and for Baldur's Gate 3 we finish the Dark Urge run, and then maybe we can do like a community voted run, or I can try and do an honor mode, even though I know I'll get fucking annihilated because I don't think I'm ready for that yet. You've got option two, which is we move it to the gaming channel and replace it with something else on this channel, whether it be another Otome game, another dating sim, or, you know, that sort of thing, though that would mean I don't have very much consistency, and that would make it a bit hard for YouTube to pin a niche on me. You've then got option three, which is I could start dedicating some time to making more shorts about these particular series to raise awareness I do play them, and see how that goes. Or you've got option four, which is we basically just wait and see what happens over the next couple of months and see if it improves, which in all honesty I don't think it will, but I can be wrong. So this is kind of where my head is right now. I'm going to be taking a week off at the end of May, as I've got a dental extraction on the 5th of June, and I'm going to be out of commission for about a week. I'm hoping to get videos done ahead of time for this, so that way, you know, you guys are not going to be panicking thinking I'm dead or anything like that. But I wanted to get my thoughts out because I'm going to be doing like an addressing comments video towards the end of the month to kind of close off double upload month, and I think these are some points that we do need to raise, and just generally overall, like, if there's anything in the channel that I'm not doing correctly, I just appreciate people telling me. Like, I think there was one, I can't remember the individual's name now, but they let me know that the card audio in one of my previous playthroughs was too low, and since then I've been upping it to make it a little bit louder, because I'm like, fun fact, I'm actually 80% deaf in this ear, so I rely solely on this ear for my hearing, which is why you'll commonly see my headphone off so I can hear for the door and things like that when I'm recording. It's simple little things like that, and I'm at a point now where basically my fear is that if Love and Deep Space ever decide to announce an end of service, which realistically could happen, I mean, look at what happened to Mr. Love Queen's Choice, I'm scared my channel's gonna die with it, and I've been working too hard on this game to lose it, like, just like that. So I am willing to consider bringing new games onto the channel, like replacing the old with the new. Don't worry, these series will still be played, just maybe not as frequently. So I would appreciate it if you guys could just take some time to have a think about it and let me know. You can DM me on Discord if you would prefer not to have your name out there. You can comment, and you can also do, you know, other things as well. You know, you can DM me on Instagram, or, just reach out to me, because I do keep my DMs open for that sort of reason, and I do appreciate not everybody might want their name to be there. Maybe they share an account with a sibling or something. I don't know what your individual circumstances are, and we're all going through a tough time as it is. So if I can do something to make this channel better and more enjoyable for you, you get more out of me, and I'll get more out of you through, YouTube ads and premium and all that shite, because that's unfortunately how I get paid. But thank you guys for just sitting here and watching. Hopefully you found the analytics quite interesting as well, because I will never gatekeep like my views and my view duration and things like that. And I think honestly awareness for this sort of thing is important. And at the end of the day, I'm here to entertain, and the sooner I can get this new computer, the better quality I can record my videos, the faster I'll get said videos out. So channel members will benefit because they'll get early access more. You guys will benefit because I can get certain videos that are going to take longer out sooner. And overall, it's just going to make it better for everybody. So I would like to really push my channel to its limits over the next 6 months, because we've got a lot of big decisions coming up, like me and Kate as a couple, without going too much into too much information, because at the moment this is kind of all like out in the open. But me and Kate have been talking about moving house, and I'm not talking just down the road. I'm talking to another part of the country. We've got Kate's visa renewal coming up in July, so I want to try and get some videos done ahead of time ready for that. I've got my birthday coming up in August, and overall I just really want to push myself. If it is, for example, improving thumbnails or improving video quality or just being able to record in a better quality, that's the sort of thing I want to work on. So let me know, and I'll make a video addressing everything at the end of the month. But yeah, it's been nice getting my thoughts out, and thank you for watching or listening. I know sometimes you guys just put me on in the background while I'm chatting, so I do appreciate honestly everything you guys do for me, and I cannot be any more grateful. And just a little gentle nudge, that if you go onto my link tree, we do have a throne there, and I am currently in the middle of saving up for a new PC. Now I am adding my YouTube revenue into this as of this month, so you guys can see where we are. I've put in some money towards it just to kickstart it, but we're currently looking for about £1,800. Now I'm not expecting anyone to donate that much, or if anything, I've just got it there because some people were asking about giving a little bit towards it as a donation as an option. But any money I make from Twitch, YouTube, all will be going into that plan. That way you guys as a community together, we can track how much we've got left. So I thought it'd be a fun little joint community thing that we can do together. So I really hope that doesn't come across as me being greedy. That's just me being fully transparent. That's what I need to get this PC ordered. And I've also got a few other little bits and bobs on there if you guys ever feel like you want to, get me maybe a new set of nails or something. Because I've started doing my own nails at home, as you can probably tell, they're not very good. But hey ho. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you guys so much for listening or watching me ramble as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another double upload day. See you guys later.